You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet.
Hello.
Welcome to the TADPOG podcast, a show where 2 to 3 old guys talk about old games.
Hell yeah, throat.
Yeah.
Just got the throat goat on the mic.
Yeah,
Check.
that's what they call me. Down at the bathhouse. The good old Tammy's. Tammy's at
Paducah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But with all your tattoos, with all your Yakuza tattoos, I don't know why
That's true.
They don't let you in. Oh, because you're the throat goat.
And then they serve me tea in our very American tonkatsu.
Yes. Happy 4th of July.
So, this week we're going to be talking about Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing.
Yeah.
Which sounds like a Nicktoon, but it's not.
Yep.
It's a video game.
Well, before we get to all that, what you guys been up to?
Well, I would very much like to announce that in case any of our more audiophilic listeners are
Audiophallic.
Or audiophobic.
phobic, phallic, any of that.
We just revealed our personalities to our listeners one by one.
We did.
Well, I think Brandon told me a story about a girl he hooked up with that had sex with Kanye West. And while he was fucking her, he would play his own music and said, now I get to fuck you in your ears and your pussy.
Hell yeah. But who was in her ass?
Also Kanye.
John Mayer.
I believe that story because when Kanye West came, because he came to perform at Murray State University.
One of my first
when we
concerts.
were there, and the stories that I heard about him picking up Murray State students, that, I mean, checks out with what Brandon is saying. Although, I don't think he hated the Jews at that point.
No?
Or if he did, he was eerily silent about it.
Well, what I was saying, however,
sorry,
is
the Jewish
that
people.
we may sound a little different because we are on a new soundboard for the first time in a long time,
And it's great.
And it's a digital soundboard,
and you love it.
I love it.
The
And
listener loves it.
I'm going to play around with it more and hopefully tweak the sound even better as we go forward. This kind of thing was made possible by
Generous donations by listeners.
Generous
like you.
donations by listeners, and one in particular
Yeah.
that I can't thank enough because it was huge. It was a big deal.
Yeah.
And also brought to you by my employee discount at Best Buy.
Hell yeah, our corporate sponsor.
There you go. There we go.
Because we would have still been, even with that, we still would have been a ways off from being able to afford all this if it hadn't been for that. So thanks, Best Buy.
Nature
Yeah.
finds a
for
way.
hiring me and giving me a discount.
We got an ad read from Best Buy, by the way, that we need to do.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'll do it in large robot voice.
Okay, perfect. Let's do it.
I don't have it. I don't. Oh. Wait, you want me to do large robot?
Oh, he was kind of a dick the last time we talked.
He was.
I prefer small robot, but I don't want large robot to get upset again.
Come and yell at small robot. So it's
We already did that bit that's a Jake
I'm not
exclusive
doing that
bit.
bit again,
$5
no.
a Patreon. You got to pay us $5 to hear the big robot, small robot.
hear our robot banter.
Yes.
We were playing around with settings.
Now, big robot.
Be quiet.
Oh, okay.
My offspring is trying to sleep.
Well, shouldn't you be? All right, fine. Can't argue against
So anyway,
robots.
yeah, there's going to be a lot of annoying shit like that.
Hell yeah.
You can't just give me one. You gotta diddle it. Hell yes. God, you can't tease me like that, man.
Oh, we need a scree. I got to find a good scree and assign it to one of the buttons.
Yeah. I want to be able to say anime orgasm, and then I hear it. That'd be good.
All right, try it.
Anime orgasm. All right, that works.
Try it again.
Anime orgasm.
Yes, Cuban B.
Yes. Damn.
Anyway, so I'll tell you what I've been up to. A lot of my time this past week has been spent fucking with this soundboard and hoping that
Hell
I would
yeah.
be able to use it today because it came a lot sooner than I thought it would, and I wanted to get it ready. So
Mission
I've
success.
done a lot of
Hell
that.
yeah.
Yeah, you learned a lot
Thank
about
you.
it. It sounds
I did,
great.
I did. There's more where that came from, and I'm gonna take it home and read and play with it and see what I can.
No my shit on this one.
Know my shit on this. I'm taking it home every week. No worries.
It looks like an OG Star Trek
It does.
navigation
It
panel.
really
It
does.
does,
It's got all
yeah.
these bright colors. It's hard not to look at it.
Are you-
I keep looking at it.
I tried to make a Star Trek joke and then fucking backed off of that real fucking fast.
We need to run Doom on this.
Man,
Probably
That little
could.
screen.
I bet if we did a YouTube search right now for what someone running Doom on this board, they probably have done it.
Probably old news at this point.
Because that screen is definitely Doom capable for
Yep.
sure.
And then, of course, I'm continuing to read the Dresden Files.
Mm.
And one of the things that I'm on. Oh, which book am I on?
Is it the follow up to the Pinsky Files?
Skin Game.
Still on Skin Game, and it's kind of fallen. Given all the weird shit that has occurred and all the strange things that Harry's gone through and the way he is now versus the way he was at the beginning. There's one thing that has stayed remarkably consistent. Has driven me crazy, and they finally address it. They address it in a way I would address it if I were physically talking to Harry Dresden, which is the fact that the author, Jim Butcher, throws more pussy at this guy than Cheech Marin in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yep.
We've got apprentice pussy. We've got cop pussy. We've got, sorry, Taryn.
Dirty pussy, period
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah. And he won't ever fuck anybody because it's got to mean something. You see, it's got to be meaningful.
Although I can't say he meant a whole lot when he fucked Susan Rodriguez.
No. But
That's his only exception. She got pregnant, so now he's like, nope, just
Right.
meaningful sex.
15 books in, and he's gotten laid once that I'm aware of.
If it's meaningful, there'll be no inception.
The body has a way of
Sorry,
shutting that
conception.
down. I remember that talking point.
Plus this at this point in my reading, something like 12 years has gone by. So the guy's gotten laid once in 12 years.
Yep.
And it's just been like frustrating for me
Well,
to be
Jim-
like, bro, get laid. Just fuck there's literally he has had every opportunity hundreds of times to get laid and just hasn't.
Is his magic more powerful if he doesn't come?
I think it would be more powerful if he does.
Oh, is he scared of his power, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know what he's scared. The whole thing boils down to his morals.
Yep.
He's a fucking moral dude. And in his mind, he's not just gonna fuck somebody to fuck them.
I mean, Jim Butcher did fucking marry a fangirl. So he does a little bit of a self-insert.
What a
there.
fucking hypocrite. So
He married her.
He did marry her, you're right. He met her at a con and she fangirled out, and so he's like, all right, done.
okay.
Because he is a weird self-insert in that, like, you wouldn't expect Harry Dresden to be like 6'9", to
I
wear
know. And what's
a
funny
duster and cowboy hat.
He doesn't
Hey, is
wear a
that
hat.
Shaquille O'Neal? Oh no, it's Harry Dresden.
The truth, he doesn't wear a hat.
Well,
He actually
he's
makes
just
the
in the
comment.
art.
In the
Yeah.
art, he has hats, but in the books, he says, I don't wear hats. I don't like the way they look on me. But on every book cover, he's wearing a fucking like gunslinger
Yep.
style hat and the duster, so he looks like a fucking cowboy.
Yep.
But yeah, and it's like, and the fact that he's 6'9", they almost never like. He just refers to himself as a big guy.
That's true. They don't point it out a whole lot.
But yeah,
I think they would.
and his
Yeah.
I
I think maybe he realized it's weird I made him 6'9". We just won't talk about it a whole lot.
Or maybe Jim Butcher's like got tired of like typing out the dialogue. God damn! Did you see that huge man?
that's a huge bitch.
Could you reach up and get that for me? And he's tired of it.
Right. Yeah.
They,
Sir, what team do you play for?
his will they won't they Karen is
Yep.
literally exactly 5 feet tall.
Yep.
It says that a lot. So he's like almost 2 feet taller than her, which is fun to imagine.
That's like Shaq and his wife.
Yeah.
Shaq's 7'1" though. So
I mean, like
And
Shaq and everybody.
Hoops,
really.
who is no, did he marry? He dated Hoops for a long time from Flavor of Love. I think she won the first season or whatever, and she's like 5'3", and Shaq is 7'1" or whatever.
God.
There's a picture. There are pictures of them online that are pretty funny. It's like, how is she not dead? How is her cervix not like a backboard that he has just destroyed?
break the glass.
He doesn't dunk. But that being said, I like the direction of this book. I feel like it's sort of a nice blend between the fucking outrageous shit that happened and the old school stuff. That
It's
sort
a
of
heist.
It is a heist, and it sort of focuses on one story, brings back some interesting things, introduces some more shit. I had a what the fuck moment on the way over here. Again, I can't reveal. I don't.
Well,
want
I'll
to
tell you
reveal.
one. Like, I love Goodman Gray. I
Goodman Gray
absolutely
is
fucking
growing on
love
me.
Goodman
He
Gray.
is growing on me.
He is one of my favorite characters, hands down, in the whole series.
He's a new character in this book to me, and he's a good. He is a good character so far. Aside from that, I continue to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm against my better judgment. Wait.
Oh, muting that track.
Oh yeah, I can
That's
clear my
nice.
throat 100 times, and if I remember to hit mute, that would be better for the listener. Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm almost to season 11 of that show, and the coffee shop just burned down.
Yep.
The Spite Store. That show's really grown on me. I initially got to season 3, and I'm like, this guy's a fucking moron. Why am I watching this show? But the more I watch, the more I start to kind of get it.
Yeah.
And now I'm just fucking a fan.
Oh, and the later seasons are my favorite.
Yeah, they're much better. I don't know how many seasons the show went.
The Seinfeld season might be my favorite.
Oh,
That's a
when
good
they do the
season.
reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was like season 9, I think, season 8 or 9. But yeah, that was a good season. That was really good. When Kramer thought he had Groats. Groats disease. I love all the cameos. I love that he got into a fucking like battle royale with Michael J. Fox of all people. And Michael
Did you
J.
get my soda on purpose?
And then later, the guy that when he's got the assassination on him,
Yeah,
and
the fatwa.
and the guy is like going back to all the people.
He has to go hang out with Sam and Rushdie. And
Yeah.
Sam and Rushdie's all about getting pussy. Get that fatwa
He's like,
pussy.
that fatwa pussy. And then he goes back and he interviews all these people that you remember from previous. And he goes to Michael J. Fox. He goes, "Did you actually shake the soda a little more?" And Fox was like, "Yes." It was good shit. So I've really enjoyed that. I watched a lot of shit this week. The next thing I watched was a documentary on HBO called Bang My Box, the Robin Bird story. Robin Bird was a TV personality on cable access television in New York, starting in about 1978 and through the mid to late 80s. She had a pretty much uncensored cable access TV show where she would just go and talk about sex, and she would have guests on that are like up and coming, like porn stars at the time, like Annie Sprinkle and, you know, some of the old school names, Ginger Lynn, those people that I don't know if a lot of people these days would remember those names, but back
I don't recognize them.
they're just old school porn actresses,
Yeah,
and
sure.
actors, and she was actually in several porn movies back in the day when they would do like porn movie premieres. Like it would be the same as like a red carpet event for a fucking blockbuster Hollywood movie. They would
Like Debbie Does Dallas.
Debbie
was
Does
like that,
Dallas
right?
and Deep Throat,
Yeah.
and had these massive premieres where celebrities came and everything. And she was in several of those as like not main characters, but some of them she was the main character. And then
Have you ever seen Dave's old porn?
Yes.
That's a fucking great show. Ian, I think you would really like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Dave
probably
Attell
wouldn't
watches old
recognize
porn
most
with
of
like
them.
different guests.
Yeah.
Watch 70s porn. Yeah,
It's great.
So good.
I mean,
It's really good.
I'm old enough to remember renting VHS porn to watch at home, you know, and a lot of that stuff was, or finding that finding that classic porn in your dad's sock drawer, you know, those are
not my dad, not Randy Holland, no sir. There was a copy of Our Daily Bread in his nightstand.
Was he pure no fap?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Mostly just because I just don't. I think he's too manly for it.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty gay to touch your dick.
Yeah. Well,
So
what am I gay? No, it's for only a woman.
Yeah, he doesn't wipe his ass. That's gay. I gotta stick something in my butt. That's not how wiping works. But
what?
That's not what the poop knife is for.
Yeah, get up in there, literally.
Sir, that's a toilet bowl cleaner. You don't use it like that.
Maybe you don't.
It does real good though.
But she ended up going into, of course, she was bisexual, married a producer that she met while she was doing the show. And this thing would air at like 10 o'clock at night on public access cable in New York City. And it got a huge cult following. And, you know, she would have like dancers, like people at the end. She would sing a song that she recorded a cover of called Bang My Box. And that's why they called that this. And they would all dance around naked and, you know, dicks flopping in the wind. I mean, it was just crazy. And this was on
public
cable.
Access.
You could just watch it if you. And so as a part of all that, of course, she was on the air during the AIDS epidemic. And she was a big advocate and helping remind her viewers and listeners and stuff, condoms. You know, we don't know enough.
The CIA did this.
Yeah, right.
Et cetera, et cetera.
And
Tuskegee Airmen.
She had a couple.
Cocaine.
She kind of pioneered the paid sex phone lines where you call and have phone sex.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of her big businesses. And she also, at some point then, Time Warner, when Ronald Reagan came into power as president, his whole thing was getting smut out of the public, right? No porn, no smut, wholesome only. And so they moved to scramble her show so that it couldn't be watched. And
speaking of throat goat, allegedly he married the throat goat. Like Nancy Reagan
really?
was apparently like the blowjob queen
Really?
of Hollywood.
I need sources.
I'll look up the TikToks where I saw it, but it were like political commentators talked about how like that is how he was sort of the right-wing machine identified him as a spokesperson and then basically used her as a honeypot to like draw him in. A whole big thing.
Wow.
I'll find my sources. Yeah.
okay.
And I'm going to say allegedly because that's
Sure,
the whole
right.
thing.
Oh yeah, I'm not
But
trying. I'm not like calling you out. I would legitimately want to know who made these claims because that's fucking wild.
That is fucking, especially considering.
Say no to drugs,
who
but
we're
not
talking about,
fucking
right.
sucking dick,
Yes.
which
Like
I
all
agree
of it.
with.
Yes.
Honestly,
Right.
if
Yes.
I gotta choose between one or the other,
A broken
Right.
clock is right twice a day.
So she fought against it and initially lost, and then they took it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court decided, well, just because it might not be fit for children doesn't mean it doesn't fall under free speech, and it's up to the parents to keep the fucking kids from being able to watch it. Don't let them watch. And so they let her be back on the air. Eventually, the show went off, and she has an archive of every single episode she's ever made. But her husband, Sonny, is 80 years old at this point, and he now is suffering from pretty bad dementia. And like he's in the whole show with her, and they'll like go to eat, and she'll be talking to him about reminiscing about, oh, remember when this happened and remember when we did that, and he'll just immediately out of nowhere be like, this is a really good sandwich. I'm like, hey, he should host this show because he would fit right in with the way that we can't stay on topic for very long.
That's the
TADPOG charm.
It's
You'll think
dementia.
they have dementia.
That's our tagline.
That was
right?
literally our bonus episode last week.
It was
Dementia Cast 95.
But he has been real weird about. She wants to turn the archive over to an archiving service that will preserve the tapes and digitize everything. I would love to have this thing digitized and made available for us to watch.
I would love to work on it.
Oh God, I would too.
Let's do it.
I would too.
Can we get in touch with her?
At one point, Sandra Bernhardt was a regular guest. Everyone they did an SNL sketch. Sherry O'Terry did her on an SNL sketch.
Oh,
once.
really? Huh.
It's a really, really good documentary. I highly recommend it to anyone that might be interested in the topic. Bang My Box, the Robin Bird story. Next up on my things I watched list this week, Ready or Not 2. I don't know if you've seen Ready or Not. It's about a woman who marries a guy who belongs to who's in a family that is like they make board games. They like got super fucking wealthy on making games, like Milton Bradley or something,
Mm-hmm.
and they're the LaBelles is what they're called. And when she gets after the ceremony, she's real nervous. She's an orphan and foster homes, and she met this guy, and they had to get married at their big mansion. They're super rich, and after the wedding, they have a tradition where the bride draws a card out of a deck, and it's on the card has the name of a game, and they have to play the game. Whatever game is drawn, they have to play. There's one bad card, and it's hide and seek. And if you draw hide and seek, that means the entire family has until dawn to kill the bride and sacrifice her to the devil. And guess which card she draws?
Monopoly.
Correct. And the movie ends.
Yeah.
And then the sequel
plays the Curb Your Enthusiasm music.
So they do that. They do that, and it's a really Ready or Not is a really, really good fucking movie.
The curb sound would also be a good thing to have.
Ooh, you're not wrong. I gotta add that. Scree and curb sound. The sequel is also very good. I won't say it's as good as the first one, but it's still real fucking
So
close.
I guess she survives then because there's a sequel.
I'm afraid I've spoiled that.
Okay.
But I mean, you kind of feel like she's going to survive.
But I would probably leave the family at that point. Like, well,
I am not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you anymore. But I highly recommend everybody watch Ready or Not because it is a fun movie. It's got Samara Weaving, Hugo Weaving's daughter, is the main character in it, and it's just a fucking great movie. It's sort of a suspense horror comedy kind of thing, real lighthearted, but super exciting and fun to watch. So Ready or Not 2 came out on digital this past week, and we watched it, and I was very happy with that. 3.5 stars. Wisdom Sage says check it out. Next up, we started a show on Apple TV Plus called Cape Fear. They've made a series out of what was originally the Robert De Niro, Nick Nolte movie.
I've seen the movie a long time ago.
Me too, and I never cared for it because Robert De Niro is probably not one of my favorite actors, and he's got usually one lane.
Papa Fokker?
And yes, and when he comes out of that lane, which he kind of does in Cape Fear, it's off-putting. And Tanya rewatched the movie before we started watching the show, and she said as an older viewer now, it's a little bit less of a annoying, I guess. It's better. This is a series. It's got Javier Bardem, who plays the character that Robert De Niro originally played in the movie, Amy Adams and Patrick Wilson from the Conjuring films. It's really good. We've only gotten like 2 or 3 episodes in, but it's produced by Martin Scorsese and Steven Spielberg. Wow. It's a heavy hitter, and it's a really fucking good show. Cape Fear is a must watch, I think, for just about anybody. I think everyone will like it. Last but not least, I saw Obsession.
Hey, what'd you think of it?
Fucking loved it.
Yeah, it's great.
Jesus Christ. It was one of those rare occasions where the movie lived up to the hype.
I was concerned that because I know it's been hyped up a lot, I was kind of concerned that maybe you were going to go in with like the highest expectations possible, which I mean, I feel like if I went in with super high expectations, those expectations would have been met. Because I went in with pretty high expectations because it had been hyped up to me.
I think in a lot of ways it exceeded my expectations even because, first of all, you are not wrong. in the fact that that woman acted the actual fuck
Yeah.
out of that role.
Yeah.
She was so fucking good in that role. And terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd stay. When shit like this would happen, it was chilling. And then they would have. Did you see it?
Nope.
Okay, they would
I
have.
thought you saw
One
it.
of the kids have purchased it, so I do have it in my Amazon library to watch, but I have not watched it yet.
I won't spoil anything, but her movement,
Yeah.
the way they have her face hidden in some
Yeah, yeah.
scenes, and I did not get scared shitless by the jump scare that you and Bubba were talking about, because you were saying they had broadcasted it so heavily.
Oh yeah.
I was even more prepared. Like, it still was a fucked up scene.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Great effect.
fucked up. But yeah, great effect. It's great. It's a really great fucking movie, and I absolutely fucking loved it.
It's the best horror movie I've seen in a long time.
Same. And there's going to be a sequel, but it's going to be just another story kind of based around the same premise, which I'm excited for. Hopefully they keep that feel and that momentum, and it doesn't disappoint. But if it's anything like this one, it'll be fine.
I would watch another one.
I would too.
Especially if it's
Absolutely.
like anthology style.
Absolutely. They've got a real fucking gold mine here. And it'd be weird if they didn't exploit that a little bit. But
I'm fine. I'm fine with if they exploit it as long as the films
as long as it's
are
good.
good.
Right. I mean, compared to the movie I talked about last week, Undertone, this one blew that one out of the fucking water. I mean, I was so like ready to see this movie, and I soaked it in. It was just really fucking good.
That one, Obsession, was really, really fun to see in the theater.
I bet it
was really fun because like
because
people
you had a lot of other people
were
in there with
freaking
you.
out, and that was great. Like, and there's just the things people would say like when they were scared,
Right.
was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that. We have a pretty good home setup,
Right. Yeah.
As
You'll have an
well, but-
awesome setup.
but the social aspect of it, I could definitely see.
It was fun.
Why that would be appealing. So yeah, 4 stars, easily 4 stars. Wiz and Sage says, check it out. It's out there on digital. Our son bought it actually and put it in a shared library so we could actually watch it
Cool.
without having to sacrifice quality. But yeah, very
Awesome,
very
man. I'm glad you got
movie.
to see it.
I think that's all I've got.
Okay. I haven't been up to a whole lot. I'm doing the Final Fantasy V 4-job fiesta still. I was hoping I could come back and tell you what job I got for the Earth Crystal, but I kind of hit a wall like right before that. I'm trying to fight the Soul Cannon with Berserker, Thief, and Bard. And it's really tough because that's one of those fights where it's like you have to target things specifically, and Berserker just attacks whatever the fuck it wants to attack. So I got a strategy.
Is there a retribution damage if you attack the wrong thing? So are you constantly like,
No, but
chasing
there
your
have been
tail?
other fights like that.
Ugh.
So
Ugh.
it's really tough to strategize. But that's also been the fun part of it too. Like I was brushing my teeth after like I got the Soul Cannon and like just tried to brute force it 3 times, and then one night I was like, fuck it, I'll just turn it off. That's been fun to do, where it's just been like playing on the Steam Deck, just put it in sleep mode, fucking set it down, come back later, try again. When I couldn't brute force it after the 3rd time, I was like, whatever. Took a break. The next morning I was brushing my teeth and I was like, man, I wonder, because I have Bard and Bard gets hide at level 1. I'm like, I wonder if I can level up, run 1 Berserker, 2 Thieves, and a Bard, because you have to have 1 from each that you've drawn, at least 1. And then just have, like, right before the Soul Cannon fires, have everyone except for the Berserker, because he can't, because all he can do is attack, have everyone else hide. And then the cannon goes off. And then you reveal, and then you start beating down again.
There you go.
Until he goes to blast again, and then have everyone hide again.
Yep.
So I think that's going to
That
work.
sounds like a good, yeah.
Plus, getting all of the bards, all of the characters up to Bard level 1 will also give me like a level advantage too that I don't have now. So anyway, that's been fun. It's my biggest concern is once I get the 4th job that the slot machine effect is going to be over and it's going to be tough for me to complete this run because a lot of the fun is randomly, you don't know what job you're going to get until you get to the crystal and then you roll for it. You point your no hole in a random direction. And I'm concerned because you get the earth crystal like first third of the game pretty much. So it's like once that's over, it's like, okay. I'm just concerned because I'm not going to have something to look forward to other than like just trying to get through the game.
Yep.
So, but anyway, that's been fun. I'm still reading The King in Yellow. It's really fucking good, but I've just taken my time. I'm just not reading as much as I had been.
Yeah.
I'm actually listening to an audiobook version on YouTube that is narrated very well. It's free. It's like a whole bunch of stories that are like connected together through the writing, The King in Yellow. There's some really, really cool shit in there. I would go so far as to say that it is definitely written better than any H.P. Lovecraft that I've ever read. Outside of his racist ideas, I think he had some like pretty good ideas for fictional stories. But I feel like, The King in Yellow has like exceeded any of those writings that I've read. That's by Robert W. Chambers. There's a new anime that's coming out week by week. It is coming out in North America on Netflix. It is called Chainsmoker Cat, and it fucking rules.
Hell
it
yeah.
fucking rules. It is a comedy anime that is like MA 17 plus. That is about a cat girl who lives in like a normal world.
I saw a brief TikTok preview of this.
It is awesome, and she's addicted to smoking. And it is pretty lewd.
I don't think I could relate to this at all.
It is pretty crude. It is the first like I like anime, and it's like I'm entertained by anime, but like the very first scene, the opening scene in Chainsmoker Cat was like caught me by surprise, and I was laughing. It's I urge you, if you have Netflix or something like Netflix, if you have a way to watch Chainsmoker Cat, watch the first like 5 minutes and you will know whether it's like for you or not. The first 5 minutes kind of has like everything. It's got the fucking like shock value. It's got the lewdness. It's got it all. It's good.
Netflix agrees.
Yeah, that was
as
your
soon
top
as I opened
recommended.
Netflix, it popped right up.
Yeah,
so.
it rules. I think Ian that you would like it a lot.
All right, I'll add it to my. Oh yeah, I have seen that. I did see the fucking trailer for this on TikTok as well, and I thought to myself, "Hey, looks pretty cool."
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome.
I saw the trailer on YouTube a couple months ago, and then when I got the email from Netflix, I was like, "Oh fuck, it's out." Henry he's out of school because it's summer vacation. I was off from work on Friday because the office was closed because of 4th of July, and Nikki worked that day, and I was like, "Son, what do you want to do today?" And he's like, "I want to play Fortnite." And I was like, "Okay, let's play Fortnite." And he's like, I'm afraid I'm not going to have enough screen time." And I was like, "There is no screen time this weekend. There's no screen time this weekend. I'm turning it off." As like, especially if we're playing games together, it's like, don't sweat it.
Let me tap you into my unlimited plan.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So like all weekend he's been bragging to like any adult. I played 3 hours of Fortnite. And it's like, maybe keep that under wraps. I don't think that's an excessive amount, but like, I don't know. Your pop might.
Don't tell me how to raise my son.
Exactly. Thank you, large robot. For once we could agree.
Suddenly, large robot is like this oppressive parent figure.
So yeah, we played a bunch of that. I hadn't played in a really long time. He's like super back into it, and unfortunately he's like really into like build mode. And so I'm just like,
sad.
I'm like, "You do that.
I'll shoot at things.
I'll shoot at things.
You
Yeah,
build, I'll
exactly.
shoot. I'll
Right.
cover you.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. But usually what that means is he's in front of me and I'm shooting at somebody. He likes to play defensively and he just like puts a wall between like
Right in front of
me
you.
and the guy I'm shooting. And it's like, all right, whatever. And then he'll say things like, Dad, we got to stick together if we're going to win this. And I'm like, you're right. And then he'll fucking like run off. And it's like, where did you go? But it was fun. And then I convinced him, I was like, dude, have you heard of a game called Mecha Chameleon? And
My girls are all about that right now.
he said, yeah, I have. I was like, do you want to get it and play it? And he's like, how much is it? I'm like, don't even worry about it. Because it's like $6. So I bought him and me a copy of that, and we played that for a few hours too. That's a really fun game. We got into some lobbies, some public lobbies, and played together there. There are definitely some lobbies that use gamer words in their lobby titles. So I had to like do a little pause every now and then and be like, oh, son, just so you know, the name of that lobby is extremely racist.
Got it.
Just in case you didn't know. So that's a weird experience.
You don't have a back of the bus to learn this stuff on, so here we go.
He does have a back of the bus to learn it from, but I think it's a different bus in 2026 maybe than it was in 1987.
Well, like just another example, we talked about before with Anna being on the show, how much nicer their generation is than ours. So for us, we had tramp stamps. For them, it is called a cake topper.
A cake topper.
Which I like better, but also just shows how much nicer their generation is.
Henry hated the Goonies, man. He hated it. We watched it.
Very different connotation than
God.
that for his.
Yeah.
Is this just people jerking off?
Dude, that's fucking crazy because that was before Goon was what it is.
Yep.
It's so weird, like the evolution from like
Dad, are you showing me porn? No, Goonies
no,
is
it's
something
the
totally
Goonies.
different.
Dude, jerking off's not porn. Come on. Gooning, like to coomer, to cooming, to fapping, to just jerking off. I guess I feel like we just went for like 40 years calling it jerking off.
Right. And then suddenly
And then
everyone
bam,
felt
bam,
the
bam,
need
bam.
to change it every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess for us the debate was jacking off versus jerking off, and then now there's everything else.
Yeah. So
Just
yeah.
a different vowel. That was
Right?
I don't care what you
that's
call
all we
it.
could afford. We just changed vowels.
That's true.
I call it sin. No matter what generation.
Hey, baby, if that's sinning, I don't want to be right.
You could have done that in Big Robot Voice.
Missed opportunities. But yeah, he hated the Goonies because he was like, why are they so mean to each other? And I'm like, relax, dude. This is how friends of the 80s acted. You never knew who was your friend.
That's how you knew.
Right. Can I trust this guy? More than a stranger. So yeah, we played some Mecha Chameleon. That's like a hide and seek game where like you're in this room, like just say the back rooms, and there's a whole bunch of shit like on the walls and stuff. And then like a group of people try to hide, and they can hide by like curling up into like different and doing different poses. But then you can also, there's an eyedropper tool, and that's where the chameleon part comes in. You can paint yourself to hide. So it's like you try to like paint yourself to blend in with the surroundings, which is great because it's like you see some people do some really creative stuff that works, and then you see some people do some really creative stuff that fucking sucks. It's like so obvious that they're like I'm gonna be sneaky and like put myself on a stop sign, paint myself red, and then like paint the white letters around me, and it's like at a glance it does check out, but it's like, hey, there's a dude painted like a stop sign over there. And then you shoot him with a shotgun that's full of confetti. That's how you find them.
Well, I love the one where the guy who just painted himself up to look like a regular gas station cashier and then hid behind the cash register
fucking
and then
funny.
would talk to people when they came up.
Yeah,
How
because
can I help you, sir?
there is in-game comms, which we turned off because I was like, we're on
Yep.
Discord, and it's he and I are on Discord. And it's like, let's just chill together. I've already seen enough gamer words and server titles. I don't want to every fucking 5 seconds. I can't be like, now, son, you know you can't say that, right? Let me tell you what this means. Kind of brings the game down.
Assume that anything you hear anyone say is bad.
Right. Yeah. You can
Just
always
don't
check
say
with
it.
me.
What's this tub girl they keep mentioning?
Oh, Tub Girl, look, while gross, look, man, if you're into Tub Girl, I'd much rather you be into Tub Girl than the gamer words.
Yep.
There was this one, the very first round we played fucking ruled because it's like I like hiding. To me, it's way more fun to hide than it is to seek. And like if there's this like scoreboard on the side where it's like if a seeker has eyesight, like you're in the line of sight of a seeker and they don't see you, the scoreboard ticks up.
Oh, nice.
So you get more points.
Nice.
If someone's looking right at you and doesn't see you, you get more points. And then you can hit 1 to whistle, to taunt them. So it's like, if no one's like, I love to do that because it's like, I feel like I'm hidden pretty well. There's no one around me. And it's like, and then you see like 3 dudes like running the room with their shotguns. And then you see your hide score going up.
Damn.
The very first one we did, there's a fucking like police car that's like, it's the back rooms. And there's this police car that's like clipping through a wall. And like I got up underneath the police car, like as close to it as I could, and painted myself the same fucking color as the wallpaper. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if this is good or not, but like it's my first go. Seems to me like a very obvious hiding spot. Man, it was the fucking best because like Henry was a seeker, and like I'm hiding up under this car, and I see him come into the room where the car is. I'm like, oh fuck. And then he goes like, he starts looking, and he looks under the car, and it's like, like, I'm like, fuck, he sees me.
Looking right at you.
He is. And then he crawls under me. And like, as he's crawling under me, I hear him in Discord saying, I hit something. I don't know what's going on. And it's like, oh my God. I'm thinking, you hit me. That was so much fun.
That is awesome.
It was a blast.
The best hide I ever saw was like, it's a Japanese alley, and like, there's like a giant octopus over one of the stores.
Oh, we haven't played that map.
And it has like a rope headband on. The guy paints himself as the rope and then makes himself a tassel at the end.
Nice.
I mean, it is fucking perfect. And everybody, he wins. Of course, everybody flips out when he's finally highlighted and flashing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when it's over, everybody who's survived gets revealed on the map, and you can go and like their like if you think they hid well, you can like their hiding position. It's very neat. It's like the first time of like I've ever seen, like, as much as I don't really care for social media, it's like, I don't know, I guess Overwatch kind of does that a little bit.
There's a hide and seek mode that they bring back a couple of times a year.
Yeah.
But it's always the same like 2 or 3 maps. And you're either Genji or Kiriko.
Okay.
And as Kiriko, you hide. And you can transform yourself into a piece of furniture.
Sure.
It's just a Counter-Strike did it too.
Right.
And then, but what happens is in the course of the match, you don't get to taunt. It taunts for you.
I see.
And it shows you a timer from when you're going to taunt. And so you'll see like a Genji, and every time Genji uses his weapon, because you got to hit what you think is the target with your weapon. Excuse me. And to reveal them. But every time Genji uses his weapon, he loses some health. So you could die if you guess wrong too many times. You could die. But as a hider, you've got a spot, and you'll see a Genji walking like right in front of you, and the timer's going, and she's gonna go, I've got a few tricks, and he'll turn and look right at you and kill you. But yeah, it's nowhere near as cool sounding as that. But
that still sounds like a pretty.
It's a fun mode. It gets old pretty quick.
Oh.
But you got to do best of 5, I think. So you play hide one round, seek the next. So on. But yeah, that's kind of the vibe I was getting from this, only on a much more creative scale.
Mecha Chameleon's really cool.
Yeah.
The mode that we like to play is infection mode. So it's like if you're a hider and you get found, then you become a seeker. So it kind of becomes a situation where like the longer the game
All for
goes,
one.
Gotcha.
you typically get more seekers.
I love the guy who painted himself up as Spider-Man 2 and then just stuck to the ceiling and that's all he did.
I saw one that's really good where it's like you can curl up into like a little ball and someone like got up on a wall that had like a whole bunch of like balloons and he was just a balloon, just another balloon. So that was
How do
really
you-
good, too.
Or art students. Like I saw one like I'm a professional painter and it showed him like match himself perfectly to the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Like fucking perfectly.
Yeah.
So okay.
It's funny though because it's like when you do stuff like that, you look great from exactly one position.
Yeah.
Right.
But then it's like you
You're
kind
still
of
3D to the side.
right.
So how much time do you get to do all this? Because it sounds pretty intricate. And like, do you have like, you pick different colors to paint yourself a certain way, or does it like copy
It works like the Photoshop
like the
sampling tool.
like the clone tool?
No, it's more like the eyedropper. Like so, it's like you just
It doesn't
pick a
grab a
color.
color.
It does.
Is it not grabbing the whole texture?
Nope. So if you want to texture yourself, you do that by hand.
God, though, how much time do you get to do that?
As long as you want. But here's the thing: you get like a head start before the
so
seekers start looking for
can
you.
be working on
Yeah,
it while
you
the
can keep-
seekers are looking
right.
for you.
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay.
But
So
you-
that's a component of how much trouble am I going to get in if I try to go too detailed
Right.
because they're going to see you
Right.
fucking painting yourself.
It's also really super fun to like do as minimal effort as possible. And it's
Right.
like there's like some spots where it's like, oh, that's a shadowy area. I'll just paint myself black and like lay down there.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, it works. They just don't see you. And then you can also choose different body types where it's like you can be kind of like rounded.
Okay. So you can be shaped to hide in a area that shape would be.
Yes.
The guy who was like a bowl of
Harder
fruit
to
or
see.
something like that was really good. Because
I haven't
he
seen
picked the
any of
rounder
these.
body and then it was so painfully obvious, but everybody missed it running in and out.
It's really fun when you see somebody who's hiding and they're like so like they've done such a shitty job, but like nobody sees them. But that was really fun. If you have $6, and you have an 11-year-old child that
Right.
you might want to like play with, I mean, I would play it by myself. Honestly, I would
Yeah.
play it without Henry. But it was way, way, way more fun with him. Other than that, we did the 4th of July stuff. We were, as a family, we went over to my mom's house and we had like, she'd gotten some pulled pork from the joint. I used like the last of that smokehouse habanero, hot sauce that Bubba Drewski brought. Man, it's so good on pulled pork. I found it on Amazon and it's like $5 and it's like fucking score. Sorry, it wasn't on Amazon. It was on their site. $5. They only ship UPS and it was $20 shipping.
Oh my fucking
Yeah, I hate
God.
that shit.
And so it was like,
Send me a picture of it and I'll see if Jungle Gems has it.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Because they have a lot. Like I did not expect to find like the St. Elmo's line there.
Okay.
So like
yeah,
they
that
have
steak
stuff like
sauce.
that. Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah, I will. Thank you. So the plan was to go to the riverfront for the fireworks. I was planning on dipping and not doing that because I don't like doing that.
I don't either.
It's hot and it's like parking's a whole fucking mess.
It's a shit show.
It is a shit show.
And for a 15-minute
Yeah.
fireworks
Yeah.
display, which is usually good, but it's still
Yeah.
not worth the juice is not worth the squeeze.
I agree. And I'm also usually pretty tired by the time that starts. But so it rained and we decided instead of doing that, let's go to Dairy Queen. We'll get some fucking ice cream, and then me, Nikki, Henry will peel off. I'm gonna go into the fireworks tent in the Jimmy John's parking lot. Just buy $20 worth of fireworks, and we'll set them off at home. And he wanted to do that anyway.
Yep.
Earlier in the week, he was like, "Dad, can we buy some fireworks?" And I was like, "Son, let me tell you something. That's the biggest fucking scam in the world, fireworks."
Yep.
It is.
Which makes me feel like a fucking Disney villain.
No.
But like,
Tanya and I had the same conversation last night because a lot of people around our neighborhood will go and buy the big fucking things. And I told her, I was like, it drives me crazy to think that every time they launch one of those giant fucking fireworks that's setting a $20 bill on fire.
Right.
And they did it like 800 times.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
How much fucking money did you spend on fireworks?
I know.
Well, the church next door to me did a fireworks show. That's when we went to.
Oh, perfect.
Because it was like, okay, this is the first year we didn't go to
your
Calvert.
literal
Yeah, that's
backyard.
right next door.
I just drove over. I told my grandma, I was like, we're going to sit at the end of your driveway and watch fireworks. So that's what we did.
Hell yeah.
We didn't have
Nice.
to go anywhere else, do anything else. But
Nice.
like, even then I'm thinking like, couldn't they have like given that as food to like some like homeless people?
Yeah,
Instead
right.
of doing
Yeah, I
a
know.
fireworks show in the church
I
parking
know.
lot.
That's a lot of collection
I
plates.
mean, it's whatever. It's probably a donation. From
Probably.
just whenever they're
Yeah.
when they're people to show,
Probably
that's
is.
fine. But
It is like, I feel like festivities for me is like a real fucking thin line to skate because
Yep.
it's like, I don't want Henry to have a weird childhood where it's like we don't like celebrate anything, but I also want to instill in him to like not spend $500 on fireworks. You're gonna like you could just flush that down the toilet.
Yep.
It'd be like, Happy 4th of July. Squoosh.
because that guy who choked me out till I passed out and hit my head, go to the hospital, his family every year would go fucking nuts. Like I remember going with him to Boomland and them buying a strip of black cats the size of a spare tire. Like hundreds of dollars for just pop for 5 minutes and then that's it.
I know. I was trying, Henry, we got one of those. We got a 250 firework version of that you're talking about. And I was like, dude, let's just fucking like the king of like stretching shit out. Like I learned from my dad. It's like, let's just pull these off individually. And we can do 250 of these one at a time. And plus, it's fun because they might blow up in your hand.
It's somebody's last weekend with all their fingers.
You're
So
right. But those things are so tiny that it's like, it's not like an M80 or anything. They're just little tiny firecrackers. But so that was fun. He got to like light them and he really enjoyed that. And so I am glad that we spent the $20. We showed up at the tent and the lady was like, it's 4th of July at 9:00. It's everything. No one's here. Everything's 50% off. And it's like, great.
hell yeah.
But the best part of that night, sorry to go long on this.
You're good.
I know I'm
Yeah, yeah.
going long, but this was the best. This is a fucking highlight of my whole fucking week, maybe month, maybe year. When we were at Dairy Queen, there was like an issue with they were super fucking busy because of course they were.
Yep.
They were super fucking packed. It's a monsoon outside. Everybody is like standing around the lobby soaked and it's like kids are going crazy. No one can hear anything.
Yep.
It's like, and our Dairy Queen is small too. I mean, our
Yep.
Dairy Queen
Oh,
is like the
super
size
small.
of like a garage.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is bigger than our recording room is bigger than
Yeah.
the dining room.
than the
at that
dining
Dairy
area.
Queen.
Yeah, for sure. So we're all there. We get our food, and then it's like we're waiting on two things. And like Nikki, she goes up to like check on the order, and it's like, okay, I'm just sitting in the dining area talking with Henry, and it's taking a long time, obviously. And then I'm like, oh shit, she did not bring the receipt up. That might be helpful. So she showed them this is what we ordered. And it's like, okay. So I grabbed the receipt off the table and start heading up there. As I like get closer to her, there's this guy who's maybe, if I had to guess, like maybe late 50s guy, wearing his 4th of July regalia, right? Dressed for the holiday, just to stay cool. And he's next to her, and I'm walking up, and I hear him say, "Bless you."
Thank you. Sorry.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine.
I hear him bless my
I
wife.
bless
I'm
you.
like, fuck you,
Oh,
dude.
that
Who
was
are you
nice.
to bless my wife?
Yeah. Are you ordained? Are you even ordained, bro?
I don't feel the Holy Spirit on you.
At all. No, I walk up and I hear him say, "How you doing?" And I'm like, I kind of turn. I was like, oh, he's talking to her. And so I kind of like stay back a little bit. And Nikki, it was so fucking great, dude, because she was like, I've never seen her like this. And it was awesome. She was a fucking stone cold bitch to this dude.
Hell yeah.
Like, just like she, like he said, like, and he's looking right at her and saying this, and she is like I don't know if you've seen the meme of like the fucking, here's an audio meme for you, which is for like probably one fucking person listening. It's like
1 for 5's not bad.
Yeah, right.
That's a fifth of our audience you're talking about.
This
there.
fucking like cracked out fucking chihuahua, like looking at this dog who's just straight looking forward. And the meme is like me not making eye contact with the crackhead at the convenience station.
Yep.
That's essentially her. And so I'm like, kind of like, let's just see where this goes. And then so he just says the same thing again. He goes, I said, how are you? And she's just still like straight looking ahead. And then at this point, I'm like, okay, so this is whatever. This is kind of sad. So I kind of move up, and then he goes, I said, how are you? And she kind of looks at him and she said, are you talking to me? And at that point, I'm like, hey, I got the receipt. You might need that for the order. And then the guy just fucking just peels off. And I'm like, was that guy trying to pick you up? He was
trying to pick her up.
And she was like, yeah. And so, and it was great because she fucking looked awesome too that night. Like, so it was understandable. So we get the food, we get it all worked out and go back and sit down. And then we're eating, and I look up, and that dude is standing by the fucking trash can, fucking staring at her. It was creepy. It was creepy as fuck, dude. And then it's like, so I noticed that, and I kind of like make eye contact with her, and she notices it. And then I make eye contact with my brother-in-law, and he notices it. And so like me and him just kind of like just start staring back at him.
Right.
And then he eventually just left. But it was like,
the fuck?
I sure hope this guy doesn't fucking follow us home or something.
No kidding.
It was weird.
God damn.
But like, yeah, seeing her like
suck.
fucking reaction to him was like this fucking hilarious, but also like, man, it sucks that women have to put up with that.
Agreed. Yeah.
I mean,
they all know how to handle that shit too. Tanya used to get hit on a lot when she was like tending bar and waiting tables.
Well, everyone wants to hit on the bartender,
and she could shut.
So I believe
she could shut him the fuck down. I mean, anyone who's met Tanya knows that she can be a royal fucking bitch if she puts her mind to it, and she used to do that shit a lot. And I would go in to have dinner at like Rafferty's when she worked there, and I'd watch him. I'd just sit back and watch them get just shut down one right after the other.
I don't see that side of her like ever. Like it's probably the fucking first time I've ever seen it, and it was
it's
like
built in.
It was
you're just not with her 24/7.
It was like, wow, holy shit, that was fucking.
It's impressive.
Yeah, it was just fucking the stone ass fucking wall.
Just watching them work.
So
I love
anyway. Anyway, that's it. That's all the stuff I did this week. Sorry, I'm like choked up on this mic. I feel like I'm every now and then I hit it, so
it's okay.
So sorry if I'm like I don't sound like
you're
I'm
not
peeking
clipping
or anything.
You're not clipping at all. Everything's great because of our new Rodecaster Pro 2 soundboard.
Hell yes.
Let's see. So I brought it up before, but Melissa and I watched The Humanoid on Rift Tracks, which is the worst ripoff of a Star Wars I've ever seen. All the stormtroopers are basically look like Darth Vader, except for the main guy who looks like Darth Vader wearing S&M gear as a samurai.
Hell yeah.
The protagonist is Richard Kiel, who plays Jaws from in James Bond.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
He's basically a combination of Han and Chewie together.
Nice. Hell yeah.
And he gets turned into the humanoid, which is like a invincible monster or whatever.
Have you seen the manga Star Wars Chewbacca?
No.
You should look that up. I think that you would really appreciate that one especially.
Their R2-D2 is like this little dog that has like face effects. It's. I wish I hadn't paid $12 for it because you had to watch it, but we did. And it was pretty funny.
Worth it?
Not quite, but
close.
almost close.
Missed it by this
Missed
much.
it by that much. And then because the Yoda figure is like this Asian kid who looks like Anyang from Arrested Development. His name is Tom Tom.
Not Tim Tam?
Tim Tam.
Just the hits tonight, folks.
Let's see, and then I keep playing Mina because I really want to beat Mina the Hollower.
I can't.
I've cooled
I've
off
had
on
my
that.
moments.
I am out. I think I played it a little bit myself this past week, and had a what the fuck am I doing moment. I had to.
It feels
stop.
like a chore to me to get to where I can psych myself up to play it.
Yeah,
And it sucks because it has a lot of competition in my mind right now, right? Where
Yeah.
it's like
I want to play it, and I want to, like you're saying, I want to beat it. I want to see the end. I want to get through it because of the effort I've put into it thus far.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
want that to be for nothing, but I'll get started playing it, and I just can't
the
do it.
Astral Orrery is now I'm struggling to pick it back up because the Astral Orrery
Is that the mirror
such
universe?
bullshit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the last place with the last tower, and the difficulty spike and change to how it functions.
like how the game plays.
Yes, because it turns into like this weird
side-scrolling shooter?
futuristic. Well,
A bullet hell.
well, now like all the platforms like move, so it doesn't feel like you feel like. I'm going to compare it to the Zombies expansion for Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, okay.
To where they put something in
So
where you
it's-
have to play the game a completely different way because of what they've done to it. The Astral Orrery is so different. Like it doesn't feel like you should be able to play it this way.
Gotcha.
The difficulty spike is so massive, and the Orrery is so huge. Like I'm going to have to sit down and just have a guide up beside me to be able to play it.
I'm already at that point,
Oh,
and
it's
I
rough.
haven't even gotten to the fucking.
I had to check
Bone
God once
Beach.
on Bone Beach. Bone Beach I thought was a pretty like it was interesting. Like it was fun, but it was also like fuck, this is like this. I sent you guys a message like this is it's
Water
Water
Temple.
Temple-esque but harder. So it was just
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you because I forgot to. I saw your message on Discord, and my big question was: is it Water Temple-esque because it's annoying, or is it Water Temple-esque because it's difficult?
it's difficult.
That
Because you're inside a monster
Mhm.
going through like gut-based puzzles and, flesh-based puzzles sort of thing.
Hell yeah.
I think
So, yeah.
that any one component of Bina that has brought me frustration has been mostly not because of the difficulty, but because of the stacking of shit that they throw at you.
Mhm.
It's like the Carver level.
Yeah.
It's like it's not like it's easy to get through this fucking screen to begin with. I also have to deal with the Carver fucking chasing me.
Right.
And it's like, look, I get you want to make this hard, but fuck, there is a point at which you have overextended
Oh, yeah. It's
that, and it makes it so difficult and so frustrating. It's not fun.
Yep.
And I've hit that wall several times in Mina, and I've done my best to overcome it and be like, fuck it, I'll deal with this. Or I need to get through this. I'm going to turn on a little cheat or a help
Sure, right.
to get me past this part, and then turn it off so I can play the game normally again. But I've done this 8 times. I don't have the kind of
Right.
time. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to walk over the pit, and then I'm going to go back to normal and start playing normally again. I admit defeat. I can't do this without help. But having to do that, I'm finding myself thinking about wanting to do that more than I want to.
Yep.
To the point of, well, I might as well not play.
Yeah.
So it sucks because Mina's a great game.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
I think it's too long.
it is long.
but that's
I did not
fuck.
expect it to be this long.
But
Yeah.
also my preference on stuff like this is like, because I get honestly like I like the difficulty and I like games that are challenging. I really appreciate that. But it's like I really have to love the mechanics. And it's like Mina's mechanics are like pretty, I mean, I feel like they're too simple. Like, honestly, like, I know there are different weapons and maybe I should experiment with that to like have a different experience, but it also seems like a gamble. Like, why would I want to like pick a whole new weapon, upgrade it fully when those resources could have gone to something that actually would help me progress through the game. So I don't know.
Because I mean, I've only ever been as frustrated with Mina with certain parts of Expedition 33. But like still like Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Rogue Legacy, none of them, they all pale in difficulty to Mina.
But I also feel like in those games that you're specifically saying, I feel like, I don't know, don't you like, you kind of like the gameplay experience kind of grows the entire time. And I know that you have trinkets and stuff in Mina, which does change the experience, but I do feel like a lot of those things just kind of modify the core mechanics of the game, as opposed to like, I'm giving you like different options on how to play it. Again, maybe I'm sure that's what the weapons are in there for, so you can experiment.
Right.
I don't know. Just my experience with it is, I wish it was shorter. I just wish it was
shorter and maybe a little simpler. It would be my ideal.
The most rage quit I've gotten to was there's a ring game you have to play.
Yeah, I played that.
You burrow
into the rings. Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't have the iron lung at that point. So then I played that for a while. Then I was reading like, how the fuck are you supposed to do this? And then they say the iron lung is pretty much essential. So I went back and got the iron lung. And then even then it took me fucking forever to finally get the 5,000 points and get the codex, but the codex is great because now I can stay underground perpetually once you hit the 5 points.
That is,
you do come up for air, but you go right back down. So like water, as long as you're burrowing in water, you can go as far out as you need, do whatever. So that helps substantially.
Are you running
the time into it?
You running a burrow build like I am? Because I'm stacking the iron lung and the codex and the one that lets you burrow on walls and the one that lets you tap
some of these
tap square to like emit like a sonic disruption under the ground. And so my build is just burrow. And it's like, am I in trouble? Stay underground, spam X, or spam square.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the astral orrery stops a lot of that because everything is steel or glass plated.
Unburrowable.
Yeah.
They saw you coming.
Yeah. Which is, hey, that's cool.
The other thing too is like their idea of fast travel being that alternate world where you go through the mirror.
Yeah.
But that is so fucking hard to navigate.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like
and
you open up the mirrors, you open up and to find the mirrors, and you open up the doors, and you open up the paths, and now you can go back to a zone quickly, quote unquote, quickly. But God, they just don't want you to get any fucking where in this game.
No, and I don't want to do the train station stuff because it's like, I don't want to fucking grind in this game. Are you fucking shitting me?
Yep.
I'm not grinding in this game to fucking unlock fast travel. No. I'm not fucking doing it. Yep. Maybe there's a cheat where I could like give myself fucking bones or some shit to just do it.
I mean,
but I don't want to do that.
You're right.
It's kind of like
it needs to be a flow and not a desperate move to be like, fuck it. I'm just gonna cheat.
It feels like that stuff. I don't know, man. I guess there's something to be said about earning it, but like to me, a lot of that stuff feels like, are you shitting me? You don't even tell me how much it costs to unlock the station. So I'm just fucking pouring bones into this. And it's like, well, is it ever going to unlock or is this just a game tricking me?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, I get to a point where it's like, fuck it.
Some games would do shit like that.
I know. And it's like, 100%. I put 3,000 into this. It hasn't unlocked. No more. I'm done. Yeah. I guess I could look it up, but fuck it. Yeah. Fuck it. And then I also don't know if do you have to unlock each station individually or are they interconnected?
It's all at once.
You do not.
And you really, I mean, you eventually have to do it because the Coltrane Peak is only accessible by train.
Jesus
and you have to fight fucking Thorn. Every time you're on the train, it fucking crashes and you have to fight Thorn.
Yep.
And they just add too much trouble. It's like they don't want you to play. And the other thing that I understand, but also is kind of frustrating to me, is if you turn on even one cheat, even one, some simple little thing to help you, no achievements.
What?
You don't earn
In
achievements
Steam or in the game? Because I know
in the
there's-
game.
Oh, okay.
So if you use any of the helpers,
uh-huh.
no achievements. You get none,
Nothing.
no matter what you do.
Good day.
If they're all off, you can earn achievements. If even one is on, it disables achievements.
Until you turn it back off, or
I think until you turn it off.
okay, that's
And you can toggle it.
nice. That's nice that they
But
let you do that.
but they don't want you. They don't want you getting credit for something that you cheated on.
Right.
So, and I understand why they do it, but also it's kind of like fuck you,
Yeah,
fuck you.
yeah.
Just
Yep.
get over yourself. It's a fucking game. I gave you money. Let me play. Just make it an enjoyable experience by default.
Yeah, well, it is kind of mean spirited. I feel like
It
to be like,
is.
you can play however you want, but I mean, you're not as good as someone who doesn't cheat.
Right.
But you can play however you can, no, dude. You can
No
play however,
judgment.
dude. You can play however you want. I mean, you're a pussy, but like you can play like however you want to.
You can put the bumpers up in bowling. It's fine.
It's fine.
Pussy.
Yeah, I mean, it just takes us a whole bunch of time to do it. It's a pain in the ass, but yeah, we can do. You can do it that way.
I mean, God forbid you learn how to play the fucking game like a normal person. Call yourself a gamer, huh? But that's okay.
No,
You
it's
can play
fine.
however you want.
Oh, do you have a family and you work 40 hours? I mean,
No, it's fine. Cheat, fucker.
Loser.
Let's see. So there's a new roof on the garage out here.
hell yeah.
Saw that message.
New
Yep.
board, new roof, new us.
Yep. So really, man, the people we went with, they worked 2 16-hour days and got this whole thing done in 2 days.
This is a-
fucking amazing.
That's a
To the
huge-
listener that's never been out here, this is a massive fucking
It's a huge
garage.
It's like 4 Dairy Queens put together.
I've
it's
seen-
a 6-car garage.
I've seen
6
storage
Dairy Queens.
units that aren't this big,
Mhm.
like that rent storage units.
Oh, you could
to
do
people.
that. Have you thought
You
about
should do
that?
I could do that.
Build
You
some
could do that.
walls
You're
and
right.
rent them. Be a good
I mean,
side
it's
gig.
not bad. You're not wrong.
Put a little gravel driveway going down the side there.
Yes.
I mean, I need to anyway because we need to back. I always get stuck in the mud whenever we have to back up to put something back here.
Or glory holes.
The guy who there you go. The guy who owned this before was like a classic car collector, so he built this for all his classic cars. So now
Oh,
it's
I got
just
excited.
fucking storage.
Like you said, classic cards at first.
I remember.
Full
Yeah,
of
all,
Magic
all the fucking
Gathering.
foils.
I remember a couple of years ago, Captain Gunnar, John Turley, and I were going to buy a Chevy Cruze to have for parts. And Tyler, I asked, hey, can we just keep it out there? And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, sure, no problem. If I had done that, he would never know that it was in there. It's that big. That
Yeah.
garage
Yeah.
is
Oh, yeah.
that fucking
Yeah,
big.
yeah.
And there's just so much. I let
There's
everybody
a lot
use
of
it for
stuff
stuff.
in
There's so
there,
much
yeah.
shit back there.
But yeah, it's enormous. It's enormous. Our room is big.
Yeah.
Relative to
This is one of the bays that we've turned into
Yeah.
a studio. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe we should take some pictures. So
So people
put it
understand.
on the Discord.
Let me clean it first.
Yeah. Well, I meant from the outside at
Oh,
least
yeah,
at first, just to get a scope of the building. But
We do need to do.
You're gonna get weirdos if you do that.
yeah,
You're gonna get people.
They're gonna
they're
fucking-
gonna like lock. Oh, call in the satellite strike. I found Tyler's address. All right, Tyler, we know where you work.
yeah, you
you say
Tyler,
that.
we contacted your boss.
You say that in a funny way.
No, I mean
because
because it happens.
it happens.
Yeah, it's real cool.
We've been doing this a long fucking time.
Yeah, it's already sort of happened.
Yeah.
So
It's real cool.
let's see. Other than that, we've been.
Real nice Clark's got to be one of our buttons.
Oh fuck yes, yes it does.
It's all up here.
Melissa and I have watched a lot of Jersey Shore for some reason. So we've been
Oh
going back-
boy.
Was not on my bingo
They just
card
had
for
that
things
just kind
you
of
were
played
gonna
in the
say today.
background, watching classic because she still watches the Family Vacation. So they're still making it, even though they're all like in their 40s with kids. They still do stuff. So I was asking questions. She's like, "Well, let's go back and watch the classic. I want to know if this happens." So we've been watching, like going back, and it's weird watching standard def stuff from 20. It's not even that old. It's like 2009.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, but it's been entertaining. Other than that, yeah, that's it for me. You guys, you want to talk about a game? You want to talk about Nigel Mansell?
Sure.
Or you want to do a draft or anything?
No, we can talk about the
Whatever.
game.
Okay.
We're pushing an hour and a half.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Probably get ready to go through this and wrap it.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we take a pause real quick then?
We absolutely can because I can hit pause on the recording in
Yeah,
all my
I've-
spots.
Haven't
We're back.
Right. Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing.
Had you guys heard of this person
Nope.
before?
I have not.
I hadn't either.
Apparently he's a big deal.
He's got 4 pages dedicated to him, like in his biography in the instruction manual, which I started to read, and I was like, "That's interesting. That's okay. All right, skip. How do I play this game?"
Yeah,
but it's pretty self-explanatory.
it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
it's a racing game. It has the right features. It's honestly a pretty robust game
For an early, because what came out in 92? I
great.
want to say.
Great question that we should all have on hand. However, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I have a confession to make. I played this game on 4th of July. I'm used to going to bed at 9:30. It was midnight. I was a little Baja blasted, and I played this with one eye open, one eye closed. I was so fucking tired, and it was a weird experience.
1992.
But I liked it. It was a weird experience. I woke up this morning and I was like, I should play this stone sober and see what it's like. And it's like, oh, I still like it. It's not like an exciting game.
No, but if you like racing games, this is probably one you should have.
I think it's better than F1 ROC and F1 ROC2. That's what it reminded me the most of.
Right, because I mean you're in a IndyCar.
Right. But I liked the view better.
Yeah.
And I also thought that the tracks were easier to sight read because you have a lot of markers ahead of curves telling you, and like by a lot, I mean a lot. It's like each curve feels like has like 8 markers. And it's like, that's nice. I can kind of try to sight read this course instead of like in most games like this, especially on the Super Nintendo, where I'm like, this game does have a mini map, but I didn't have to stare at the mini map
to see what was happening coming up. Yeah, and I did love the fact that it had a mini map. I thought that was really that is a necessity as far as I'm concerned in any racing game.
Yeah, I agree.
But this one is also nice because you can customize your vehicle, you can upgrade your tires and your suspension and your engine, and if you're into that kind of thing, it's crazy how much you could do with this old ass game.
I feel like this blew everything else out of the water in the time period.
I agree. Because, like, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but I was blown the fuck away when I realized the side view mirrors work. Oh, shit. I don't know that I noticed
that. You can fucking see cars behind you. Fuck. If someone's coming up behind you, you can see them in the side view mirrors.
And
I was like, holy shit. Like, you can see
a lot of tech,
the color of the car.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, it looks like a blob, right?
But
still, yeah.
Okay.
And that was like, honestly, this is fucking crazy as shit. But I think that is like the coolest fucking like technical advancement that I have seen in like a Super Nintendo game, because it's like
that takes a lot, and it's the game is doing a lot of shit while you're playing it, and it strikes me as just kind of unbelievable that it's smooth, it's easy to pick up and play.
The interface is
good.
Good
Interface. It's got good options. It's got fun. Again, it does get a little tedious, especially when you're in the lead. You're just driving at that point if you're any good at it.
I feel like that's just the nature of racing games.
It is. And if that's your thing, then you're going to like this game because I truly didn't think that I would.
I thought this was going to suck. I really thought it was going to suck fucking ass, but like
it's okay. It's a good game.
I liked it. Like I liked it a lot.
This is I think this should be one of the staple racing games in any fan's library that might, if you enjoy racing games, this would be right up your alley, and I think it would check all the little quality of life boxes that you might have missed from other games.
For a simulation racing game.
This game they took, it seems to me that they looked at everything available at the time and said, how can we do this better? And then they did it, and that's what I love to see in games and makers of games that say, what are we going to do that's going to set us apart? Nothing crazy. We're just going to make the rearview mirrors fucking work.
Right.
Because when you drive a car, you need rearview mirrors.
And it helps in the race, because you could see when someone's coming up.
Cut off a motherfucker and drive defensively if you want. I mean, it's pretty fucking cool.
this is crazy. I would put this on a top 100 Super Nintendo games list.
I agree.
would,
It's
because
not
I feel like
crazy.
it's a very good representation of like a racing game, especially a simulation. I would keep Top Gear 2 in but I think that's more arcadey. This is definitely more like, this is about the racing. It's not about the scenery or any, it's about the racing and knowing when to like downshift and when to upshift and like.
Well, and even the scenery looks good enough.
It does.
And it's, it's well presented in visually. I 100% agree with you. This isn't a crazy idea at all to me. I think this absolutely does belong in the top 100.
There's a mode. I thought this was really nice too. So like on the main menu, which, I mean, honestly, I feel like this game's presentation like is not stellar. Like when I fired it up and I see the menu, it's like, oh god, this looks a little this looks a little chintzy. What are we gonna go with this? But like there are several different options, and like one of them was like Mansell's advice, which I thought was just gonna be some kind of like if you're ain't first you're last, like kind of shit.
Right.
No, that's a whole mode where he drives in front of you and shows you how to optimally drive the course. And then at the end of that, you get graded on like your speed, your handling, like all this shit. And it's like, I've never seen this in a fucking game before. This is crazy.
That is insane. And it's like it reminded me of ghost mode in like Mario Kart.
Yeah.
where you could load up a previous race and follow yourself and see, if you had a really great run or if you had a really bad run, and you could see what you did in this one part that made you fuck up, or you're ahead of it, meaning that you're doing better than you did before.
Right.
It kind of reminded me of that. But again, this is on a fucking Super Nintendo game from 1993
or 2.
Yeah, whatever.
And it's like, I think it's great because it's literally showing you the like optimal way to drive the course.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's amazing.
It is.
It's like,
It
if
really
I could like have that option in like other games, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
It's like essentially like, hey, man from the future, we know you have YouTube, but however, what if we put what you're going to look up on YouTube into the game?
Just in it. Yeah.
It's just there. You don't have to pull up a second screen or nothing. Hey, you having trouble on this course? How about
Let me
Nigel?
show you how to beat it.
Yeah, Nigel will show you how to take
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it shows
How
you.
about the guy we paid for his name actually fucking do something for you?
Right.
Shut up and drive it, motherfucker. They actually show you too, like on the course maps, like the recommended speeds to like take like corners on and stuff. It's like, it's granular, but I also felt like it was things
That's
where
the
it's like
point of this game.
it is, but I also felt like I could kind of ignore it too. I felt like it's like, that's nice to know, but like I'm gonna generalize a bunch of this shit for like when I play it.
I mean, you can play it how you want, Dave.
Right, I know.
Any
way you want.
We're the experts, and we're literally telling you how to do it. But play what you want. No judgment.
However you want to do. If you want to play suboptimally, now I sound like a Final Fantasy 14 raid leader. I mean, if you want to play suboptimally, if you just want to do the bare minimum and show up on Tuesdays for 2 hours, you can do that. But
I mean, 37 pieces of flair isn't recommended.
Right.
Isn't required.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. So, I don't know what else I have to say about this.
There's really
video
not a
game.
lot to say.
Yeah.
It's also weird that we are praising a game that takes 5 minutes to describe, but that's part of the beauty of it. It's a fucking racing game. You drive the fucking courses, you might get a tutorial, you can run a championship, you can run a simulation, you can do.
They have a Grand Prix where you can run all the courses.
Exactly.
And the courses are all across the world. I think is it F1?
I think so.
I thought it seemed like it was because it like, as far as like, I don't know shit about racing, but it's like a lot of like the customization felt a lot like F1 ROC, where you choose like the suspension and
and
the tires.
the tires.
Damn tires.
But that's one of the things that makes this great, is that you don't have to say a lot about it. You can highlight the things that we like, that were left out of other games, that are quality of life, that are all the things we've already said. But at the end of the day, it's a fucking racing game.
Yeah.
That we think is a good racing game. But
I-
you're just driving. You're
Yeah.
trying to win races. It's like anything
It
else.
has a basic function. It does the basic function well. Can't ask for a whole lot more in a racing
Yep.
game.
I think I saw that we got while we were recording, we got an email
Oh, did
from
we?
Zine Lord.
Let's see
So I'm
what it
curious
is.
what the
Oh, yeah,
reviewers
he sure does.
at the time thought.
Good
about
timing.
it.
Yeah, perfect timing. Hello. Probably too late on this, but I'll
Just
give it
made
a
it.
try. Oh boy, you guys are going to love this review from the August 1993 Game Pro. Nigel Mansell's World Championship by Rubbernecker. Start your engines, Grand Prix fans. Nigel Mansell's World Championship by GameTech is one of the hottest and most realistic racing games available for the Super NES. Unlike the Vicarious Joyride-style SNES racer Top Gear, Mansell is an accurate Formula One simulation. Eye-popping graphics, incredible gameplay, responsive controls, loads of options, plus actual information or international racetracks. Okay, so these are real based on real racetracks too.
Okay.
Which is fucking, again, very cool. Earn this kart the pole position. So grab the controls and take this baby for a spin. World-class racing. Almost every aspect of this game is as big a winner as its celebrity namesake, who in 1992 became the first driver to win 9 Grand Prix races in one season. In the game, you race solo against 11 other world-class contestants on 16 real F1 racetracks. Each track is meticulously recreated, and each presents unique challenges. Races range from 4 to 9 laps, with pit stops interspersed throughout each track. I never pit stopped.
I had to.
I didn't.
I had to.
The weather conditions include sun and showers. You can either qualify for the pole position or dive in as the last car and race to the top. The only major feature missing from this kart is a 2-player option.
That is a valid criticism.
A little split screen
Yeah.
2-player would have been a
But they
good
struggle
option.
with that early on.
Yeah.
Yeah. AV
Final Fight, F-Zero, all those early things. You
Yeah.
never 2-player.
F-Zero, such a bummer.
Such a fucking
Such a
bummer,
bummer.
F-Zero. God
I mean,
damn it.
Final Fight is too.
Oh,
so-
especially Final Fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's... Ugh.
AV burns up the track. Mansell fills the screen with gorgeous, highly detailed race environments. The action is viewed from the driver's ground level perspective. The forward scrolling graphics are silky smooth, creating a believable sense of speed and motion, especially in turns and tunnels. Opponents' cars are easily discernible and scale just as smoothly as the background graphics. While sharp background picks aren't as eye-popping as those found in Kemco's Top Gear,
Right.
the large on-screen prompters are better than its competitor. You touched on that.
I love those.
I
man.
do too. An overhead map, speedometer, gear indicator, tachometer, and lap time meter are easily visible without impeding the visual impact of
And
the game.
the audio cues are great too.
They really are.
Like, I mean, knowing when I'm not in the right gear is like, I know. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Oops.
Or
Right.
Right. The sounds are every bit as good as the graphics. You can hear cars roar up behind you, and you can identify your RPMs based on the accurate whine of your engine. We're like just a half
I
step
know.
ahead of Rubbernecker on all these. Go Speed Racer Go. The gameplay and controls are top notch. Manual transmissions have always been a nightmare in race games, but these work extremely well with the L and the R buttons on the SNES controller. The on-screen action responds smoothly to your controls. The challenge is tough, but if you apply real driving tactics, then you should be able to qualify every time. Keep in mind, though, that the difficulty does increase if you choose manual transmission. Nigel Mansell's World Championship is a well-crafted, realistic, challenging, and most importantly, entertaining racing simulation. Top programming went into all aspects of this game, and it shows. The only drawback is that this is limited to one player, but you have plenty of fun anyway. See you at the finish line. There was a section pasted up here that I read. I didn't read out of. I misread the layout. It's Auto Shop. A bevy of options enable you to customize your car. You select the size of the airfoil, type of tires, and transmission, which impact your performance tremendously. Nigel himself conducts a personal one-lap run through of any course with track tips and honest, sometimes brutal comments about your performance.
They have like voice modulation for him, but I could never understand what he was saying, except for like I could understand when he would say "good."
Right. Well, and that's a hardware limitation.
Right, sure.
Nigel Mansell's World Championship by Game Tech. Check this out, fellas. Graphics 5.0, sound 5.0, control 5.0, fun factor 5.0. This one scored 5s all across the board.
Dialar.
$69.95,
Wow.
8 megs, available August. Auto racing, 1 player with passwords. Later, Zine Lord.
Thank you, Zine Lord.
Brad from Arizona. Well,
And-
it seems like we
Rubbernecker.
weren't too far off in our assessment of this game, as according to Game Pro in 1993. They liked it too.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
I am too, because, and I think the reason that Brad said what he did at the beginning of the email is because he expected us, as did we, to hate this fucking.
I really thought this was going to be a fucking flaming pile of shit.
Snooze
I really
fest,
did. Yeah.
Because what Game Tech also did, Wheel of Fortune, Family Feud, Jeopardy,
Mhm.
Concentration, Double Dare, The Price is Right, and Hollywood Squares.
So I'd say this is their shining.
crowning achievement. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
the jewel in the crown. Yeah. That article.
Oh, Brutal Paws of Fury. That's also a Game
Oh.
Tech.
Gross.
Frantic Flea, Zool.
We haven't done Zool yet.
Nope. God, fuck it. Carrier Aces and Air Cavalry.
God, Brutal Paws of Fury. Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
So this was their one.
They made a good game. That's
They
crazy.
did, I know. It is crazy.
They had it in them.
They did. So, yeah, here we are. I mean, the article said the rest and pretty much parroted most of what we had already covered. So, yeah, Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing. Get it. Play it.
Yeah, check it out.
You're a racing game fan. I think you're going to like it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have any achievements for this game?
I did. Mine are around a theme once
Okay.
again this week. Probably nowhere near the chopper theme. I think I peaked.
Don't
peaked
say that.
at chopper theme.
Don't say that.
Achievements.
There's still plenty of time.
My first achievement is pole position. Win your first race to gain pole position and keep it for all subsequent races.
Okay.
My second achievement is Cruising USA.
Cruising.
And to get Cruising USA, you win a race on a US-based track.
Nice.
To get my next achievement is Outrun.
Nice.
You're getting the theme now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Outrun. If you want to get Outrun, you have to lap the last place car in any game, in any race. And for those of you that don't know, lapping is you going so fast and doing so well that you pass the guy that's in last place. And so now he's in double last place.
Now I want to play Outrun.
And my last achievement is Need for Speed. And to get Need for Speed, you complete each race at top speed without ever slowing down.
Oh shit.
Not an easy one to get. The long play I started watching, he got it. He never slowed down, never wrecked, never had a problem.
Wow.
Just went almost like it was not done by a human.
My issue was, man, I would fucking do so great on the qualifier, like on these courses.
Yeah.
And then I would get into the real race and then it was just like, it would just go to shit. And it would just like fast.
Yeah.
It would snowball.
Yeah.
It's like I would hit a car and then it's
Uh-huh.
like, oh shit, now I'm in 5th place.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm like scrambling to try to like
God,
get back
gaining first. The AI in this game can fucking drive.
Yeah.
And it is tough to get in first and then even tougher to keep it.
to stay in first.
They are
Yeah.
aggressive
Yes.
motherfuckers.
Yes, they
it
are.
feels it's stressful, but again,
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Yeah, it would be boring otherwise.
Right.
I feel like. I mean, it's one thing to kind of like refine your speed on a course, but it's another thing. Like that in itself can be rewarding and feel good, but it's an entirely different thing when you're trying to be first and stay first.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you got? What do you got, Dave?
I've got my first achievement is see you on the battlefield sometime, soldier. In order to unlock see you on the battlefield sometime, soldier, you complete a course in driving practice without spilling James Avery's coffee. My next achievement is, well, what do I know about shifting? Like I ever drove before. In order to unlock, well, what do I know about shifting? Like I ever learned to drive before. Complete a race without shifting from first gear.
Oh God.
Don't you know how to drive? No, this is my first time. What?
My third achievement is shove it down your armpit, pit stain. In order to unlock shove it down your armpit, pit stain, you go through a pit stop so fast that you don't trigger the pit stop animation, which I unlocked that. And my last achievement is must go faster. In order to unlock must go faster, you realize that you can see the car behind you in your side view mirror, which really truly was that was a holy shit.
It's a treat.
That was a holy shit moment.
Yeah.
So,
especially when you look in the mirror and it's a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex.
right, that'd be great.
It's a hidden Tyrannosaurus Rex on the F1 track.
That would turn this from a top 100 SNES game for me to like a top 10 if they just threw dinosaurs in it.
Yeah. You gotta avoid dinosaurs.
Yes.
Get chased by them.
Holy shit.
That's a good idea for a racing game.
Racing sim
Jurassic Park racing.
dinosaur survival horror game.
A Joe and Mac racing game where you're Flintstone style cars and you're running from dinosaurs.
There was a Flintstone racer, I think. I think it was like on PlayStation 1 or something like that.
You have to tap the shoulder buttons to accelerate.
God. You need the fucking NES track and field pad.
Yeah.
With drumsticks. So
Yeah. That's all I got. Tyler, you got any achievements?
I've got 3. The first one being, it's all in the tires. It's all in the tires. And you change from wet to dry tires in a pit stop. The second one being, what's the most annoying sound in the world? And you unlock that by not shifting properly and getting that.
Yeah.
And then more like F3 racing, you finish in 3rd place.
Nice.
That is the Flintstones, Bedrock Racing for the PlayStation 2.
Okay.
So timely. Glad they made that for the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, I hope it came out like the same week as fucking like Gran Turismo. Barney!
What else we got?
Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game a beard, sums up how you feel about it, what kind of beard would you give it?
I would give it the cookie duster of one Dale Earnhardt. So,
Why? That doesn't make sense to me.
One of the best racers, Dale Earnhardt, ever. Raise hell, praise Dale.
That's right. Nigel's got one. He's got a
does he?
mustache.
There you go.
It's not.
It's no Earnhardt.
Yeah, it's really no Earnhardt, but he's got one. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game a pair of glasses, what kind of glasses would you give it?
I would give it the glassy, teary, sad eyes of one Dale Earnhardt Jr.
God.
Because apparently Dale Earnhardt was a horrible father.
Oh, I thought you were going a different
Horrible father.
direction.
Because he died.
Because he died. Well, I don't know how sad he was because he was a horrible dad. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his sister are very vocal about how terrible of a person Dale Earnhardt was.
Damn.
Got any stories? Got any dirt?
He only races because he was so desperate for his dad to pay any attention to him at all.
Generational trauma.
Yeah.
And he heard that his mom was the blowjob queen.
Damn you, Nancy Reagan, stealing my mom's fucking title. You bitch.
Well, what you guys want to do? Well, before we do that, why don't we see what Flopsy has to say?
What do you think Flopsy has to say about this video game? It has a long name.
I think, yeah, it does. I think they're going to score it high.
I
4
feel like
stars.
that's pretty fucking safe.
I think we might be in 4-star territory.
I think we probably are. I'm
And
good with that.
I'd say it's probably uncommon.
I don't think this is.
It's old, though. I mean, it was probably not a lot of racing games on the docket in that time. So maybe it's a little more common.
Especially not like a kind of racing that is super popular
Yeah.
in the States.
Right.
I can see where this, like in PAL,
Right.
Yeah.
PAL
much bigger.
territories. Yeah.
But here,
Yeah.
uncommon at least.
I'm good with Uncommon. And Top Gear was out because it's mentioned in that review.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
know Top Gear was like I assume was a bigger game because Top Gear is a game that I had heard of.
Yeah.
This game was not.
Right.
Yep.
I'd say 4 stars uncommon.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, sounds good
All
to
right.
me.
Locked in, 4 stars uncommon. According to Flopsy, aka the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library 1991 through 1998, by Pat Contry, courtesy of Monster Mold Mike and a shadowy mysterious benefactor, which may or may not also be Monster Mold Mike. Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing. Availability, common.
Oh,
A common game.
Okay.
I should have gone with my gut.
4 stars though.
Okay.
Nailed the rating.
Hey, okay.
Hell yeah.
Hey, look at this.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
We got reflections from a JE.
Okay.
Josh Edwards.
Josh Edwards.
Yeah.
Time with Josh Edwards.
Thought we were going to have our first Super Nintendo Chalmers review.
Well, he is JE, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
Because we
you're
made
right,
that
you're
joke on
right.
Discord about him having the same
Yes,
initials.
you're right.
As
I was
Josh
thinking
Edwards.
it was, yeah, okay, great.
Sorry if I'm wrong. I might be wrong.
Well, hopefully you're not.
But let's see what he says. JE says, the racing genre is not one of my preferred choices when it comes to gaming, but I have to admit this title is really good fun. I find it quite difficult to pass other drivers without bumping into them, though. Girl, same.
Yep.
As the cars in the track are quite wide. Taking them on the straights is the way to go rather than on a bend, because the game tends to punish you and not the AI cars during a collision. Yes. All right. Sweet. I'm not going to read it all because if you want to read it all, you got to buy the book, I guess.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's our plug.
Yeah. Sweet. So, yeah, it sounds like I'm glad that we were in line with a member of our community.
Me too.
That's a good feeling.
Me too.
And we didn't plan it that way, I promise.
Yeah. I didn't even know the right initials, apparently. So
Well, I might have them wrong too. But
Well, that's true.
so, how much do you think you guys would pay for this game? How much do you think someone would charge you to own it?
Well, with it being common, but really well reviewed and apparently well liked,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it at $17.
$17 from Ian,
I put it at $15.
$15 from Tyler. Actual retail value of Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing for the Super Nintendo, loose on average, according to PriceCharting.com at the time of this recording, is $5.95.
That is a common fucking game.
Shit.
That's
man.
my lock for the
Okay.
week.
Yeah.
That's a cheap ass fucking
Hell yeah.
game that's really good.
And get that in that library.
I gotta check to see if I have it. I mean, of course I have it because I played it, but
Right,
like, you
right.
know, I gotta make 100% sure. Because if I don't, fuck yeah, man, that's I'll buy the shit out of that.
Nice.
For $5, just reminds me of I have to back myself off of it because Addie's getting really into comics. She loves Rogue first and foremost, then Gambit, Daredevil, and Moon Knight are her favorites. So they do on TikTok has all these live online auctions where I just hit a button to bid.
It's like
And-
Whatnot, only on TikTok.
Yeah, it's so great. And my PayPal is linked to it, so it automatically charges PayPal and ships to my address I have in PayPal. So all I do is just hit bid. So I bought her so many like $3 and $5 comics with like
Oh, nice.
45-cent shipping.
Nice.
So just a plug for that. It's very cool.
So is she read, because I'm not like, I don't know what's going on in comics right now. So like, I don't know if those characters are all like active now. Is she reading like current stuff, or are these like older like back issues and stuff?
Some older back issues, I'd say.
Okay, cool.
Just stuff that she likes the art and the characters that she doesn't see a lot of, like
Cool.
Rogue primarily is what she wants.
The B-roll.
Yeah.
The Marvel B-roll.
Because I have no idea what's going on with Gambit and Rogue like currently.
They have their own
And-
series. I bought her several of those
Okay,
that
cool.
she really likes.
Cool. Well, what would you guys like to talk about on the show next week?
Want to randomize?
Let's randomize.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Let me grab the batter up peripheral, put some fresh batteries in it. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Oh, fuck! This thing hasn't been on the whole time. Did you see? There's a switch.
Oh, we've never actually. Oh, shit.
Fuck, man.
Well,
I thought it was just a baseball bat.
That's weird.
Let's flip the switch when we do it and see what happens now that we've found the switch.
Yeah.
All right, flip it. Okay.
And you're going to do what?
Wild and Crazy Kid style. Put it down. Put my forehead on it. And then I'm going to turn around in circles so my no-no hole points in a random direction and say the prayer we all love to say. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
We have the technology.
Stop!
624.
Newbie?
No.
No.
It's if you want to do the tick again, we could do that.
I do not.
That's
Okay.
Stop!
315.
New?
No.
Shit.
Would you like to redo Madden NFL 94?
Fuck no.
No, thank you.
Holy shit.
No, thank you.
There might be a ROM hack current roster.
That's true.
I still wouldn't know the players.
Yeah,
It'd be just the
you have to
same-
be the exact same game.
same experience for me.
Stop.
529.
There's a gap in the loop, and it hit right before he said stop.
Not a new one?
It's a new one.
Okay. But you said
You
fives.
look really disappointed.
529.
You look upset over there. Like you went. He had that, He didn't make the noise, but his face was just telling me everything.
That
I
S's?
needed.
It's the S's.
Super.
No.
Skiing.
No. The first word is sports.
Sports
Damn it.
Ball 98.
Sports Illustrated, championship football and baseball.
Oh my God.
Gotta love a good combination game. Yeah. Love it.
Oh man, I bet the engine in this motherfucker's so good that they were like, fuck, we got football. We got football and baseball.
We'll be like an Asian restaurant where it's so good if we combine all the Asian types instead of specializing in one and being good, we'll just do all of them a little shitty.
Yeah, we call this a fusion game.
I love the guy on TikTok who goes around rating shitty Chinese buffets.
I haven't seen it.
Oh man, because he does in like Ohio, Northern Kentucky. He's got a mullet. He walks into these Chinese buffets fucking barefoot. And he's like, I'm going to review every Chinese buffet until I get food poisoning.
Oh, I've seen this guy.
Yeah, he's so good. And he goes to like the really, really shitty Chinese buffets.
They have like mirrors on the front windows, like massage parlors.
Yeah. And the first thing he goes for is like the fucking pizza and the macaroni and cheese.
pizza?
All the American
He's like,
food.
where's the goddamn pizza?
Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one.
Well, hopefully it'll be look, it might surprise us.
Are there any more Sports Illustrated titles we can knock off?
Sadly, I don't see any. Sadly, no.
It's going to get old fast.
All right. So there we go. Lots of shit going on. Most importantly, we got that Patreon.
Mm-hmm. So we can buy things like
New soundboards.
soundboards.
That annoy the shit out of our listeners.
Nah, we haven't got the feedback yet.
They won't. They'll love it. Or they'll crash their car because they were startled by the suddenness of.
No, our listeners are famously like they love reggaeton music.
Yeah.
I mean, like this is just normal. It's a Tuesday for them.
Where is it? Okay, so patreon.com/tadpog is where you go to give us money, and if you want to, and we use that money to buy things to make the show better. And this is one of those times where we actually made a big investment, and hopefully everybody's enjoying that and it's paying off. In that way, if you give us $1, you'll get bonus content access, which is there's quite a lot of it out there to keep you busy for a long time. Stuff we've recorded over the years. We don't do a lot of that anymore, but if you give us $5, you become a Jake. I change your name legally to include the word Jake somehow and read those names on the show, all those names, which is a lot, which is awesome.
Yes.
Once a month.
Please consider that.
Absolutely.
It does help us a lot. And honestly, I think the bonus content that we do is is okay. I think it's good.
Yeah,
I
and
honestly think it's good.
We do a little mini pod every week before we record the regular show that is exclusive to the $5 and up donation. So if you're a Jake, you get access to that. And, we're just doing shit at random, and it's fun, and it gets us warmed up and in the mood to record.
And we've been doing it for a long time.
We have. We're up to a few months now.
Monthly since I think October is when we started it.
And it's been a lot of fun, and I think it does add value, and it gives people incentive to donate a little more, which, again, is always very helpful. And if you donate $20 or more, that makes you an executive producer. And in addition to the bonus content and the Jake Mini Pod access, you also get your name read on the show every week. And I'm going to do that right now, starting with Jesse. Why? Ask why. Should I read the names as one of the robots?
Oh, yeah, of course, obviously. But not
large robot. Should I do small robot?
Small robot's bedtime. If small robot does it, large robot's going to come out and fucking yell at us.
What about megaphone? Should I do it like I'm through a megaphone? Or just as large robot?
Can it be small robot through the megaphone since he's asleep and he doesn't have to leave his room that way?
I don't think I can do both. I don't think I can do. Wait, let me see.
Here's large robot.
No.
I can only do one or the other. Large robot can only do one or the other.
Oh shit! Large robot's back. You're not here to read our Patreon donors, are you?
I received a digital request to read the names of the executive producers.
Who authorized this request? Was it
Sage Ian?
No, you're only authorized to take requests from Be Shonen Wookiees.
That is my approximation of laughter.
Right, of course, because you don't feel.
I have no emotion.
I realize that. I don't know. You seem to have a pretty strong bond with a little robot, don't you?
Don't talk about my son.
Oh, you know what? Fine, I won't. That'll show you.
Get out of here, large robot. I'm just going to read the names like normal. Starting with Jesse Y. Ask why. Drink Bud Dry. Cubicle Monkey. Enthusiast Jeff M. Sandwich Pope Phil H. Gamebug Prime Nathan E. Pinball Airplane Archmage Chris Edler. Sorry you couldn't be on this episode. Lord Micah P. Louisville Correspondent Princess Consuela. Banana Hammock Flavor Trick Taryn D. D Pope Sandwich. That nice guy from Michigan. Paul Pound Sterling. Real nice, Clark. Mm-hmm. And Zachary H. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Team Retro for our handhelds that we used to play these nice games every week. It was an extremely generous donation. And obviously, I'm going to extend another big shout out to Bubba Drewski.
Yep.
His donation has made our new equipment possible. And I think he wanted me to not mention it, but I'm going to because it's deserving of a mention. It means a lot because not only did we very, very, very much enjoy having you on the show, and we're very sad to see that you're, to find out that you weren't able to come back anymore. We're going to try to bring you in remotely. I just want you to know how much it means to us that in addition to being such an excellent guest host for so long, donating enough money to help us upgrade and do this has just been, it was a fantastic and extremely, extremely meaningful gesture to us.
Yes.
So thank you. And with that, that concludes business for the week. And we're doing Sports Illustrated something.
Football and baseball.
Jesus.
Deion Sanders special.
I didn't think about that.
I'm surprised they didn't get him on the name for that one.
Yeah, I mean,
they got Nigel Mansell to do this.
You know, it's a great game when no one wants to attach their name to it.
Not Bo Jackson, not Deion Sanders, just Sports Illustrated.
Just think, they finally managed to squeeze two boring sports into one cartridge.
Yeah.
I can't say that too much. I do love watching football, but it can be boring.
I like watching sports highlights.
Yeah.
Boil it down, condense it into like 2 minutes for me. Big sports fan. So, how you guys want to close it out?
As Large Robot.
I knew you were going to say that. I can only, for now.
No. Large Robot can't come back.
We have to impersonate
large robot.
Oh, I
which
see
is going
what
to
you're
be
saying.
incredibly insensitive, of us towards the robot community.
It's robotist. So until next time. Tropical Capricorn. Jews run the media.
TADPOG is hosted and produced by Tyler Holland, Dave Moore, and Ian Chandler, and releases new episodes every Wednesday. You can find them on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and just about anywhere else podcasts are hosted. If you have a question or comment for the hosts, don't hesitate to call us at 270-883-2555 and leave us a voicemail. If we like it, we'll play it on the show and respond. If you'd like to send us something, you can do so at TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. If you'd like to donate to the show, visit patreon.com/tadpog, and with a minimum donation of $1 per month, you will get access to all of our fun bonus content. Join the conversation on our Discord server at bit.ly/tadpogdiscord. Registration is free, and we'd love to have you there. If you enjoy our show and haven't already, don't forget to find and tap that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. All right, fellas, I'm doing some testing with the Rodecaster Pro 2, and it's pretty fucking cool. I've got some sound effects set up, and I've also got some voice modulation that kind of came built in. Just wanted you to hear what it sounded like. I could not hook up my headphones, but I was able to record both onto the SD card and into Audacity. So here's some of the sound effects. Here's one. An air horn. Air horn. Applause. Record scratch. Skirt. Crickets. Chimes. Trombone. It's a real Debbie Downer. And then naturally, a rim shot. I've got some voice modulation here for you guys to hear. Here is Voice Disguise.
This is Voice Disguise.
This is Pitch Up.
This is Megaphone. Step away from the soundboard. We require you to step away from the soundboard.
This is Monster.
This is Large Robot. And this is Small Robot.
And let's not forget that I can censor you guys and me when we're cursing on this mother podcast. Oh, and I couldn't resist. I had to add a few of our own.
Believe it!
And I'll play that softly behind us when we do the beep bop boop. And last but not least,
Yes, Cuban B.
see you guys tomorrow.